Hello and welcome to Moessieurs, for this second video dedicated to the Melas live set editor. In the first video, we have seen how to configure everything, how to synchronize performance names from user and libraries. Today, we're going to see how to use the live set editor in the best way. Before we begin, I'd like to remind you that, if you like that video content, please click on like, and I also invite you to click on the boost button to promote this video in YouTube recommendations. We are using the live set editor on MODX M, as you can see here. In the live set top menu, you can initialize everything, open a file, save as, receive, store, and see the latest used files. The interesting menu is edit, because here you can initialize a complete page, and you can also copy a complete page. This is very interesting, because on the Montage M or the MODX M, that two functions does not exist. As example, I could copy my page 1 and directly paste it onto my page 3. It takes a little time, and you can see that now on page 3, I have exactly the same content. To reset the page, I do this, and it's come back to an initialized page. Really very handy. You can also swap one page to another and copy SysEx messages. The View menu will allow you to see all the system settings here from my MODX M, or for the Montage M, with all the settings accessible here. You can also open a small virtual MIDI keyboard if you want to play and record short phrases. In Setup, we already saw in the previous video the appearance, where you can change the size, colors, and so on. You can access to the MIDI setup and connect one other keyboard that would be on your home studio desk as an auxiliary keyboard if your MODX M or Montage M is a little far away. You have already saw the auto connect, the synchronizations, and the imports as well from my previous video. And in Help, you have the version, the manual, and you can open Melas product page. So that's it for the top menu. You have also the shortcut icons, which remind some of these functions we have seen. Now, let's work with the live sets. I show you this in the first video, let's see again. I'll take CFX Pop Rock, I want to move it. And there, it's moved to the top. It's as simple as that. It's a real-time editor. As a reminder, you need to receive the performance name data, as you saw in my first video. You can do it with several live set slots, just maintain control on your computer keyboard and select the slots you need. You can drag and drop several live set slots at once if you need. If you made a mistake and want to change the performance associated to your live set, just do a left click and you have access to all your contents. For user, I don't have so much, but in my libraries, I have the red piano from ITB Music Online. There you go. Or I can change it to Easy Sounds Jupiter Analog and select Wild Analog Swell. I set Edit on my MODX M to switch to edit mode. Like that, you'll see that everything is done in real time. You can see the volume moving with my mouse. As a reminder, the MODX M screen capture recording have a 1-second delay. I can change the color between the performance name and the slot name. If I want to search for a specific performance, I can do a right click. The right click bring you to the search by name. I write Alive for Alive and Kicking, that is a Brewing Sounds performance. You can also write what you need using your computer keyboard to change the page name and the bank name, which is a bit faster. Can we associate songs and patterns from the editor? Here I did it in advance, I prepared them to show you that we can work with patterns and songs. We can do it. I'm going to activate the slot. I have to choose a performance first. I'll take this one. For now, there's nothing on it. As example, I want to associate a pattern. Let's switch to edit mode on my MODX M screenshot to show you. You can see here that I'm still in performance mode at the bottom screen. I switch to pattern. The number is the song or pattern number. It's not the scene memory number. If you really want to start on a dedicated scene memory, you need to do it from the MODX M or the Montage M, with Shift, plus live set from the scene you need. I can change my pattern. You don't have the names, so you have to know the number. And you can see that at the bottom, it has changed. I've switched to pattern number 2. So whether it's a song or a pattern, as long as you have them in your MODX M or Montage M internal memory, you can assign them directly here. What we can't do is audio file from USB stick associating. Audio file can be seen on advanced screen. You can see that I have audio file here. You can change the SSS time here if you need. And you can see that there is my USB stick name, but we can't activate anything. Go and find another audio file from the stick. There is no left click or right click option. The editor cannot read from the USB stick connected to your MODX M or Montage M synthesizer. So, if you need to create a live set with an audio files, you have to do it directly from your Montage M or MODX M synthesizer. You also have great functions available by right-clicking on the live set location number. You can initialize a live set slot. You are able to insert a line. This is really important. Take a look, I have the CFX and pad there. I'll do insert. Insertion take time, don't worry, I will explain why a bit later. You can see that my CFX and pad is no longer in 16th position. I've inserted a line. If I go to page 2, my CFX and pad has moved here. It shifts on all pages, unlike on your Montage M or MODX M, where it's only insert on the page and the 16th slot disappear. That's why it takes time, because it's shifting on all the pages. If I do cut here, instead of doing delete, you can see that it has deleted the line. I can do paste to paste the live set previously cut. It's inserted into the line. Here, for example, I could do delete, which would erase the data and also delete the line. You have all these fairly simple functions with copy and paste. You can also select by colors if you want. These are fairly simple, fairly practical menus that will allow you to rearrange absolutely everything you need to prepare your live set stage set in quicker and so easy way with the John Melas live set editor. That's video ending. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found the content interesting. Feel free to click on like, and I also invite you to click on the boost button to highlight this video in YouTube suggestions. As official Yamaha expert and specialist, if you want to learn more quickly how to use or take in hand your Montage M, MODX M, ESP, Camelot Pro, or any of the Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboards that I use, or also Cubase MIDI and audio recording with them, you can request an online masterclass with me. You choose your session topic, and you can download your session video to watch it as many times as you need. If you are a Moessieurs YouTube community member, you will get 15 minutes extra time for each session. How to become a member? Just sign up on YouTube. It's a monthly subscription of €3, and you'll get more than just the 15 minutes extra time. You'll get to see all my videos in preview, without ads, almost 1 month in advance, as well as my private videos without ads too. Don't hesitate to join the Moessieurs YouTube community. See you soon for a new Moessieurs video.